Hey everybody, I am working on a Unreal Tournament character and I decided to use alphas inside Zbrush4R7 to help me out a little bit. So this looks like a box, but if we turn it around, it is something that I have been creating. It's not fancy, it's real simple. Hold Shift F. I just used ZModeler and I pulled the boxes out and I pushed things up and things like that, so it's not too fancy. But I want to make an alpha out of this, so create alpha, then open up transfer and grab doc. So now I've got an alpha that looks just like this. Pretty sweet. What it did is it took the depth information of this object that I've got in my scene, and if you notice, this is the highest pillar of all of them, and over here in the alpha that I created, that is lighter than the other areas of my alpha. So what that means is when I apply it to a 3D object, like this alien hand that I created, pretty sweet, that 3D information will transfer as well. So that alpha was selected, and then make sure drag dot is selected, and then drag around, and now that is showing up on my hand. Control Z. I'm going to increase the draw size a bunch just so we can see that. Pretty sweet. So you can see that the Z intensity it has a bunch of ridges in it because of the alpha that I created. It had depth. It wasn't flat. So I'm just playing around. Let's turn perspective off. Okay, and then Control Shift brush, and then trim curve, then Control Shift click outside, and then cut these off. Now let's see if this affects the alpha that we can create. So F. Okay, that is drastically different from the alpha I had previously. So let's go to alpha, grab document, and you'll notice that the depth changed a little bit. There is still some a little bit of height, but not too much. So if we go to our hand and we draw that alpha over here, it shows up differently because we affected the alpha and it applied differently. Pretty sweet. So I'm going to finish this hand using this alpha, using the other alpha that we created, by just dragging out bumps all over the top of his hand. Pretty sweet. You could use alphas to make a lot of things in ZBrush. Nice. Okay. I like it. It looks pretty nice. Cool. If you like this video, please subscribe and stay tuned for more. Thanks, everybody.